Hi, I am Danelle, and I'm going to show you how to make glue prints.
I want to put a word on here. So for this project, you're going to need some cardboard. You can use corrugated cardboard, just from a box, or even a cereal box. The corrugated cardboard is going to add some stripes to your final print. So if you don't want that texture, you can use just a cereal box, or I've got an Annie's mac and cheese box. You're going to need some scissors, a pencil, glue. This is Elmer's school glue. Any kind of wood glue or tacky glue will work. Then you're going to need some paint or some ink, some block printing ink. I'm going to take my glue. You might want to use a brayer or a paintbrush. You do not have to have a brayer to make a print. You can use a paintbrush also. You're going to want a palette to put the ink or the paint on. Trace the glue over the line. And a paper for transferring the print. Okay, first things first. We are going to cut our plate small enough so that it fits on the paper that we're going to use. I'm going to take my plate, just line it up inside the paper. I'm going to mark about how large I want it to be. Writing is always tricky. So the corrugated cardboard makes it very easy to cut straight up one of the grooves. Next, I'm going to I'm going to use the pencil and draw the image that I'd like to glue. It doesn't have to be perfect because the glue's going to be the proof. So first I'm going to draw my image that I want on the cardboard. I want to put a word on here. So in order to make a word read forward in a print, I'm going to have to write it backwards. I have the general idea. There. Now I'm just going to add some flair. Now I'm going to take my glue, shake it up a little. Maybe I'm going to test just a little bit. See how that line is? That's coming out even. It's shaking up. Then I'm going to trace the glue over the lines. Then I have to let it sit. And dry. While we're waiting for that to dry, we can play a little game. It's called Stone Stories. First, you have to make the pieces. Go outside and grab a small handful of stones. You want to find stones that are kind of flat and big enough so that you can draw an image on them, but it doesn't have to be perfect. I use oil pastels to draw on my stones because I like to be able to play right away. You can use maybe some markers, you can use paint pens, or even paint in a small paintbrush, or even nail polish if you like. And what you're going to do is on each side of your stone you're going to draw an image, and it can just be iconic or a simple image as long as you know what it is. Here I've drawn a little boy, and on the other side of the stone is the mountains and blue sky. This one was kind of hard to draw on, but I drew a sun, and on the other side is a moon. We have a tree on this one, and a river. Here's an example of, I know what it is, but it might not be very easy to see. A fish and a duck. And a girl. And this could be a horse or a dog or a kitty cat. So now you're ready to play with your partner or by yourself. Take the stones and you shake them up and you roll them like dice. And then you get to make up a story of the stones that have landed face up. In this case, a little girl went to the mountains and was walking by a river when she came upon a duck. Now then your partner comes up and takes the stones and has to continue the story, but gets to roll the stones to come up with the rest of the story. So enjoy that. That glue is going to take a little while to dry, so have fun with it. Okay, so now it has been almost 12 hours. It's been about 10 hours, and we have our piece here. Oh, there we go. Something that I've noticed is that the glue flattened out quite a bit here, so hopefully this will work. I can feel a little bit of a ridge. Now we'll see. Put the story stones away. Bring in our palette. Here's our plate. Going to use the paintbrush. In fact, I'm going to use multiple paintbrushes. Because I'm going to apply 3 different colors of paint or ink on the plate to make a mono print.
Before I apply it, I'm going to dampen the plate to get rid of any dust that was on there. Maybe even dampen the paper. There. I'm going to want to work quickly, so I'm going to use 3 different paintbrushes instead of cleaning one brush and repainting, because it's going to dry before I can print it. So, start with the red. Mix that up. And start to paint. Because this is barely risen, I am just making it. I'm going to try to hedge my bets. And use the brush instead of the brayer. And the last one, thinking about a song. So, okay. Now, gonna line this up. Well, that piece is a little bit ripped. Gonna line this up on the paper. And just look as square as I can. Put that in the middle as I can. And then use the flat side of my fist to press down on the paper. Okay, so there we go. And there it is. So that's how you do a glue line print. Some of the challenges with that was definitely the glue did not want to stay raised up. So if you do have a hot glue gun, I would recommend you use that. And that would also save on your glue time. But thanks so much for watching. Be well.